Section 6, Part 1. We're going to start with a formula. The probability of an event given another event. Alright, so that little line in between these two represents the word given. And there's an email that I sent you, so open up your computer and click on the link and join the Delta Math. It's for the next section, and then you can. But we're still going to focus on Section 6. But I need you to get that taken care of. Now, once you've logged in, like Hunter, you can close the computer, and you should have your paper out. Paper out. Close that up. Okay. Once you've logged into the Delta Math, we need to move to the paper. 1-6. 11-6. Sorry, can't count. Okay, so we're going to find the probability of an event given another event has already occurred. The definition of this, the probability of A and B happening divided by the probability of A. In other words, the one that comes afterwards goes on the bottom. I also wrote that on the board there. You can see on the whiteboard in green. Same thing. It's actually a very easy fraction, and we'll show you how to find things in charts so that it's an easy thing. What's weird, math? Well, don't be worried about the Delta Math until if you get in the class, that's good, that's all I need, and then you can close the computer for now. Did you get in there?
Yes.
Did you get in? I know you did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you don't need the computer anymore. Yeah, we don't want you distracted. Okay, the table shows differences in political ideology by education for a random sample of voters. When they say, find the probability that a randomly selected person from this group is moderate, you need to pay attention to this part right here, given they have attended college. Because this part right here isolates a row or a column. Can't spell column. Now, is it a row or is it a column that talks about college? It's a row. You'll notice that I actually drew my circle out all the way past the edge. The reason I need it is because a lot of charts will have the word total on the outside, but this one didn't, so we're going to have to figure it out on our own. So what's 11 plus 19 plus 14? I got to vote for 44. Is that true? Good. 44. All right, now, you just found the denominator of the answer. Now, if you're only allowed to look in that row, which number represents the moderates? Is it the 11, the 19, or the 14? It is the 19. Therefore, you know the numerator of the answer. You are done. So it's really not that hard to do. It's just that you got to know what you're looking for. Question 2. Given they have only high school education, is that a row or a column? That is a row. Once again, we need the total. 16 plus 25 plus 16. I got to vote for 57. Is that true? Probably. Seriously, that's funny for a probability section. I got to have a second person who can verify that it's 57. You can't just trust that kid. It's 57? Okay, all right. Well, I just have to have you participating, not just letting one kid try to figure things out. I believe in him. Okay, no. Okay, we are all wrong at different times. We need verification. Okay. They want me to find the liberals in that group. So is that the 16, the 25, or the 16? It is the 16 over here. So 16 out of 57 is your probability. If you'd like to change them to decimals, be my guest. You don't have to. I don't even care if you reduce it. You can't reduce that. Nothing goes into 16 and 57. So you can't. But if it was a reducible fraction, it's fine. You're not going to lose credit if you do or don't. Okay, the next one. Given that the recipient is male, is that a column or a row? It's a column. What is the total of the males? Looks like 618. Am I right on that? Okay, so we've got the total for the males. We know that so that's the bottom of the fraction. They want the probability that the degree is not a bachelor's degree. 202. Now, isn't that weird that they went with not, and there's only one other category? They are trying to trick me. I feel like that too. And if you would like 101 over 309, it's okay. But that's fine too. I don't care. It's not going to bother me. Okay. What is that? Is that a brand of something? P-Jack? Okay. All right, so they want the probability that you draw a jack out of the deck. But here's what the given part is. Okay, what is this? It's not a hydroflask here, folks. Okay? All right. Why, is something in here basic? No? No. I don't even have a Stanley Cup. All right. So, the card that you've drawn. Yeah, I need a Stanley Cup, not a Stanley Cup. Okay. Given that the card is a face card, that means what? King, Queen, Jack. So, you've drawn a card, and they tell you it is a king, queen, or jack. Oh, I smelled something. Plus, it helps get people's attention. So, you have been told that the card drawn is a face card. How many face cards are there? Well, there's king, queen, and jack. You're right about that. Okay? But aren't there 12 of those in a deck? Well, there's 4 different, yeah, so there's 4 jacks, 4 queens, 4 kings. So that's a total of 12 of them, right? Okay. How many of them are jacks? 4. So one answer for this question could have been 4 out of 12. Now, you said something interesting a few seconds ago. You said 3. Would it have been wrong if I had done 1 jack out of 3 face cards? No. It's the same exact thing. So it would have worked. It would have worked. Well, it's a slightly faster way because I don't have to think about all the suits because it's the same in every suit. Okay, once again, I don't care if you put 0.33, 33%, something like that. I mean, those are all good answers. Not a lot. Like a standard deck has 52 cards. Okay. So, do we need to educate on cards? Okay. All right. Let's see up here. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace. Sorry, I ran out of room. There are 13 cards in every suit, and we have 4 suits. We've got hearts, we've got diamonds, we've got clubs, and we got spades, and I'm not going to do a good job of this. I know I'm not. Whoa. That is a horrible looking mushroom. It looks like a Smurf's hat, not a spade. Okay. Do you guys even know what Smurfs are? All right. Hey, I don't know. That was, I mean, like, I was growing up when they were doing the Smurfs way back in the day. Yeah. I just didn't know if you guys knew that. So, does that help? That there's 4 sets, and each of the sets has these 13 cards. So 13 cards per set. Or per suit. What? You may. Oh, sorry. Okay. I got all these. I didn't know we'd have a whole lecture on cards. Yes. Hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades. Those are called suits.
On the bright side, it seems like we're not going to have many gamblers coming out of this class.
That's true. That's true. Either that, or we should take advantage and take all that money.
I agree with that.
I just recorded that. What?
We're just joking.
That's right. JK, LOL. Okay. I need to jump down to question 6 because it goes with the same types of things that you were doing with the other ones. We'll come back to 5 and 7 here in a minute. Use the survey results to find the probability that a respondent has a pet given, okay, that the respondent has had a pet. So, on the bottom, they want to know has had, past tense. Which of these numbers, 36, 64, 81, or 19? 81, had, that's past tense. Okay, so the given went on the bottom. Now, the top would be has a pet and had a pet. So, has and had. Which one of the other numbers, 36, 64, or 19, is has and had? 36 is, hey, is for horses what? Go ahead. Very nice. I don't know. Does it pertain to what we're doing right now since I got to keep moving? Thank you. Thank you. That's right. And didn't I say once you got logged into the Delta Math, you didn't need your computer? Well, okay. Yeah. Okay. Right, but all you need to do is ask permission. That's all you need to do. Okay. But thank you for not using your phone without permission. So I don't care if you reduce it or change it to a decimal or a percentage. Oh, come on. Question 5 is a little bit different. They have made a chart for me. The probability of heavy snow is 20%. What does that mean the probability for light snow has to be? 80%. What do 20% and 80% add up to? 100%. Yeah. 100. Okay. Okay, now, the probability for school closing is 70%. So what's the probability for school open? 30%. So they made this chart right over here for you. you can see how if it's high or heavy snow, we have options of closed or open. If we have light snow, we have options of closed or open. They want to know the probability of heavy snow and school is open because the administrators are done. Okay? Yes, we did record that. Okay, so that means I'm following the heavy snow branch followed by following the open. This means I need to multiply 0.2 times 0.3. What is 0.2 times 0.3? 0.06. 0.06. Well, you got the 6 part right. That's good. Okay? Well, so that's only going to happen 6% of the time. Right? And you know that I don't care whether you put it as a decimal or if you write it as a percentage, but there's only a 6% chance that we have heavy snow and administrators that are dumb enough to go to school. Not saying that there's not a chance. So question 7 makes us create this chart. So let's do that together. Well, maybe it'll make more sense when we have to make our own. I know. It's like a Netflix series, really. We're only in episode 3, season 1. Yeah. That's okay. You'll be here for the next couple of years. Of course. Thank you very much. Yeah, make sure you guys come back and tell me how your life turns out. Okay, so what's the probability of rain tomorrow? 70%. It says right here, 70%. What does that mean? No, we're not guessing. What is the probability of no rain according to that? 30%. Those two things add up to how many percent? A Benjamin. Okay. I'm up. I'd laugh more if they said it was the 100th president. Okay. So, off of the rain branch, we have piano and no piano. Well, we're talking about whether the kid's going to practice or not. Because if it doesn't rain, the kid likes to go outside. He doesn't want to be. No. Why is the world people can't read? If it rains tomorrow, that means we're following the first branch. The probability is 0.5 that John will practice his piano. If it's a 50% chance he practices, what's the probability he doesn't? Also 50%, thank you. The interesting part is you're the first class that's laughed at this all day long. Okay? If it does not rain tomorrow, there's only a 40% chance that John will practice. So that's following this branch. We have a 40% chance. So what's the percentage chance that he... 60. I think he wants to get out of practice too. All right, now, we want to find the probability that John will actually practice. This follows two different branches. One, it follows this branch, which would be 0.7 times 0.5. What is 0.7 times 0.5? That is right, 0.35. Okay? And then there's another option. If it doesn't rain, he still will practice the piano. That's 0.3 times 0.4. 0.12 is correct. It doesn't mean he will, but there is a probability he will, yes. Okay, now, how about it rains and no piano at all? That would be 0.7 times 0.5. We have a 35% chance of that. How about no rain, no piano? What's no rain, no piano? Nobody knows no rain, no piano. 0.3 times 0.6. 0.18, thank you. You just add it. Quick question. What do these four numbers add up to? What are these? 7. Woo! Okay. Okay. Did you do shots in your last class? What's going on? 7? Wow, yes. The bathroom crowd. Okay, that's 100%, isn't it? Okay. What an unusually fun class. All right. Better than yesterday. Yesterday was unusually, but on the borderline annoying. Okay, but at least this one's more fun. Okay, now. We had 35. We had 12. What are we going to do with those two numbers to find the probability that John will practice? We're going to add them. What is the probability that John's going to practice? It is a 47% chance. I don't care if you list it as a percentage or a decimal. It's true. There was a 7 somewhere. Sorry, you were predicting the future. I did not realize this. Okay, what's the probability that we have no practice? We are. This part is extra. I get it. I do, because I'm doing a video here. 0.35 plus 0.18 is how much? Yes. I've been videotaping all week for you people. During 6th period. Yes, so don't swear right now. Okay. We should have twitched this. Do they have Twitch teachers? Okay. Okay, all right, well. Maybe I should try that. You think I should try twitching? No, I'm not going to bark. Okay, what's 0.35 plus 0.18? 0.53, thank you very much. Is that the only way we could have figured that out? Is there a way we could have used this number to figure it out? That's right, we could have. Nicely done. Good suggestion. We could have subtracted. Well done. And let's see, what do we got for today? Tomorrow we're going to get into that whole... I gotta find... No, that's not good. My YouTube channel to stay tuned for what? Foot mask. Oh yeah, day 1. I don't have a foot left. She burned it off.
At least from day 1 to day whatever. Just make sure there's a black box. I don't want to see your foot.
Okay. Do you know what makes me cross? Shh. When the signal changes to a person walking. I thought it was when I drew the vertical part of the letter T. Well, this one's good. I'm having trouble downloading the Titanic soundtrack onto my phone. It won't stop syncing. That's a little bit on the dark side. Sorry. Hey, try not to do that on my video here. Seriously. I'm going to have to cut you out. I will. You're right. You deserve it. What?
deserve a grade, man.